Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and ordering some of these damn racks. Without you guys, well, I wouldn't be out here in the workshop working right now would I? So I appreciate you guys for being here and ordering some stuff. So, the big hyped up news today, of course, people are excited because Mike Fisher posted a video or a tweet that LeBron James, that the Dallas Cowboys actually had offered LeBron James a contract and he had considered it for a minute. Yeah. So there's that. Doesn't matter really. I mean, okay, great. That would have been one of those ones that, you know, maybe he could have turned into a great tight end, or it could have been, you know, Michael Jordan playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? Not often does athletes necessarily translate. Now, we tried one tight end, Rico Gathers, who I think actually could have been a pretty good tight end had the Cowboys not tried to pull their Frankenstein on him. And by that I mean, this is a paintbrush. It's a paintbrush. What does it do? It paints. That's it. That's what it does. Right? It's Rico Gathers. Rico Gathers was a long length guy who actually, when he was lighter weight, could actually glide down the field really well. Could actually jump out the building. He was really good at those things. The Cowboys said, nah, we want you to block. So that's me taking this paintbrush. I want you to chisel wood now. But I'm not designed to chisel wood. But the Cowboys have done that to too many different players. Instead of taking what they do and do well and using it, they try and take Byron Jones, who was a cornerback, a good one, will make you a safety. Rico Gathers, we know you can jump, you can run downfield, but we want you to put on weight and try and block. You ruined the guy. So I'm not sure that LeBron James would have ever worked for the Dallas Cowboys. As far as, I mean, it would have been exciting. It would have definitely put fans in the stands. So I guess from the standpoint of saying, would that have sold jerseys and tickets? Oh, hell yeah, it would have worked from that standpoint. But as far as being, I don't know. I mean, some things will translate, but I don't know. I don't know now. Another topic of discussion, which we know is not going to be talked about, is like guys like Ed Oliver, because I've got First Take over here. Undisputed on over here, and they're actually talking about Emmitt Smith's record. Will it ever be broken? You never say never, but I don't think that that's going to be a possibility, because the way running backs have been recently, with the exception of very few, you know, Adrian Peterson, he defies logic. The guy literally tore up his knee, and 8 months later he was playing. You know, he's not human. But if a guy like that can't get close to it, the chances of anybody else coming through now, I don't think so. It's just that when you look at somebody like, let's say, Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell is 6'8", about 310 pounds, and can move like a guided missile. The hits that some of these guys are taking now, I don't think you're going to see longevity. What you typically see is after 4 years, running backs start going downhill really quick. And it doesn't matter who they are. Modern running backs just do not hold up. And you've got to look at the Dallas Cowboys situation as the perfect storm, because Emmitt Smith was a great running back, but he benefited from having a great offensive line. And not only that, the thing about the Dallas Cowboys was, what I'm hoping we will actually see in the going forward, was balance. Okay? It was balance all the way around. See, Most teams that have a great running back are they're a running team. You see Adrian Peterson with the Minnesota Vikings, and of course, we're going to run the ball at you. They couldn't pass the ball. So they were beating 8-man fronts all the time, but you take a lot of abuse. What happened with the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s was you had Michael Irvin who could go down the field. You couldn't just leave him one-on-one. You were going to have to try and double cover him. He stretched the field out. You had a great offensive line that was literally opening up holes that I could run through these days. And on top of that, you had complementary receivers like Alvin Harper. You had outlet guys and Jay Novacek. It was what I like to term as death by 1,000 cuts. Because you cannot focus on one thing. Because if you do, somebody else will rise up. It's kind of like, Hydra. I was trying to find a way of, Hydra just does, think of Hydra, you think of, Shield and all that, Hydra. But that's kind of like what that offense is. Because you can try and put 8 men in the box, stop Emmitt Smith, but then they're going to go to, like I said, Michael Irvin. Or they're going to go to Alvin Harper in the slot, who could take it to the house. Or, if you're blitzing and trying to shut down Troy Aikman and doing like a run blitz, well, he's got an outlet in Jay Novacek. And that was just too many things to hold up. And it meant that everybody was feasting. So Michael Irvin was sometimes getting single coverage, so that's why you'd see him with a real big pass, okay? All these things benefited each other. And when you look at the Dallas Cowboys offense, this is my hope. Now that you've gotten rid of Jason Garrett, who has been so freaking predictable, where it's going to be run on first down. Yeah, we had the least amount of negative plays on running on first down, true. But we didn't have game breakers anymore. Because teams knew, first down, you got to stop Zeke Elliott. Because we were predictable. But when you start using play action, and if this offense decides that, okay, we're going to be a bastard, you're not going to know what's going to come. We're going to go ahead and run so many different things out of the same look that, you might see 2 tight ends and we might be going to the house. You know what I'm saying? Something that typically looks like a running play. You got 2 tight ends, tight formation, right? You got, Amari Cooper on one side, and let's say you got CeeDee Lamb or Michael Gallup on the outside. And now you got a Blake Jarwin who can catch the ball. Are you going to go ahead and stack the box because you're worried about them running straight ahead on you? Or are you going to worry about covering CeeDee Lamb or Amari Cooper on the outside because they can do go routes, go down the field? Boom, it's play action. Now all of a sudden, my linebackers are sucked in. I got Blake Jarwin going across the middle. And now, I'm eating you up. Then if you don't stack the box, let's say you try and keep them from going deep. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and take 4 or 5 yards a chunk running the football. But, and that will prolong Zeke Elliott's career. Too many times last year we saw Zeke Elliott, I need a blow. Okay, then good. Then what we need to do is make sure that when you run the football that you're 100% and you don't need a blow. You are, I want to get back out there, coach. I want to play. Because I just don't see that happening anytime soon. You see Todd Gurley, the knee issue and things already. You can almost say his career don't have too much time left. Melvin Gordon's beginning to slow down some. And Barkley, even though he's only been in a couple years, he's had nagging injuries. So, yeah, it's going to be, it's going to, press OK to subscribe. Okay, I'm already subscribed. What do you mean, press 1 to subscribe? So, we'll see where that goes. It's going to be kind of a quiet day today, I think, sports-wise. But then again, when it's quiet with the Dallas Cowboys, that's when some shit happens. That's when all of a sudden, out of left field, the Cowboys do something to grab your attention. And we haven't had an attention grabber for a little bit of time. So, watch out for something big to happen with the Dallas Cowboys. And in the meantime, I've been in here. You guys have been ordering so much stuff. I had to go get some more wood this morning. That's 21 blanks over there that I got to sand and prep and get ready for turning them into these footballs over here. You guys are keeping me busy. All right. See ya.